Hi, Craig Allman, founding member of Pro Consulting here, and I've got with me today co-founder Doug Dingman. Say hi, Doug.
Hey, everybody.
So, Doug, we were talking the other day about kind of what's going on in the market right now, and it's been said that good is the enemy of great. We've talked to a lot of dealers that are doing really good right now, record-breaking profits in some instances, and you were just telling me about a pretty cool story you had with a guy just the other day about what he was seeing in spite of the fact that he was having a record year. Share that story real quick.
You know, I was talking to a dealer, it was a potential client, and I didn't have a real good relationship with him. So I didn't feel comfortable enough to ask him, what's your performance like? What's your dollar per car?
Right.
And so I basically asked him to rate his F&I department from 1 to 10, and he rated it as a 7.
A 7. And the guy's having actually record profits?
Record year in his history.
So how's a guy who's having record profits say he's a 7? What's that mindset?
Well, you just said it. Good is the enemy of great. Dealers always think there's more money on the table.
No doubt.
Where a lot of your management, when they're doing better than they've ever done, they think they've sort of pushed up against the ceiling. You know, I asked him how many cars he's selling a month, and he's selling about 200 cars a month. An extra $300 a car, that's 60 grand a month.
That's huge.
That's $750,000 annualized.
Wow.
And so, so that got his attention.
Yeah.
In a record-breaking environment.
Doug, I love that mindset. I'm reminded of one of our clients that just recently added one of our products, Brake Plus, with the Brake Plus wraps. Now, this is a guy that's already doing a fantastic job. Record year, record F&I profits, and by adding Brake Plus on top of that already good job, he added nearly almost $400 a car additional profit. And with the volume that guy's selling, that was about $170,000 for the month, which rough math is almost $2 million a year.
Yeah.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love that.
In this environment.
Totally.
Yeah.
So Doug, if you were going to be talking to a dealer that's considering how can I do better, what would you tell him? How would you help him find where that money might be hiding in his dealership?
Well, in relation to the guy I just told you about, it was interesting because I asked him when we talked about how much money that was on the table,
right?
A little over $500,000. I said, how much of that do you want? And he said, I want all of it. And I asked him, so what's your plan to get it? And he sort of looked at me and didn't say much.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, what do you suggest? And I mean, it wasn't that easy. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but back and forth, we ended up talking about doing an assessment. In fact, if anybody out there listening to this wants us to do an assessment, just go to our website and reach out and contact us, and we can do that. And what that looks like is our team comes in and spends a couple days in your store, and we basically watch how you sell cars, how you finance, how everyone integrates together, what's there. In a nutshell, we tell you what we're going to see, we're going to tell you what we think, we're going to tell you how you should do it and how much money's on the table. And it's just basically a 120-day game plan to capture the money that we see on the table. And we put basically a roadmap on how to get there.
So that's fantastic, Doug. In summary, really what we're doing is we're putting the relationship ahead of the transaction and helping dealers find that extra money that they know is on the table. Keeping those guys from getting stuck in good so they can go to great.
Because really, good is the enemy of great.
Good is the enemy of great.
Yep.
I'm Craig Allman, founding member of Pro Consulting, and we're here to help make a positive difference with your people and your profitability.